Hi, as I said, we're going to do a random number generator. I've actually just been through and done the video, but really loud here and things went pretty badly wrong. So it ended up a bit longer than it needed to be just while I collected my thoughts, so I thought I'd do it again. As you can probably hear, it's hyperactive child clock, and there's not a lot I can do about it at the minute, sorry. Apart from gagging them, but apparently that's frowned upon. So anyway, first off, just import random. So this is what we use down here just to give you a random integer in this number, which will switch it up every time so you're not getting the same result. Using another new command, using another new one here called raw input. All that basically is, when you press F5, it's going to wait for something here. Wait for a number off you, and use it again. I'll explain that in a minute. We'll define random number as random.random integer .rand int is the bit of that code that we'll be using, and then you've got 1 or the integer of x, which is your raw input, which will be what you're typing. So then we put like as a third if the number's over a third, so if the number's over 33. I've set this basically for a number out of hundreds. You could probably, if you want to do 1,000, you drop that up to 330, up to 250, whatever. But 400's a decent number to have a go with. So if random number, which is defined up here, is greater than or equal to 33, it'll run this bit of code. So it'll be new number equals whatever the raw input is, well, the random result of the raw input, times 0.5, and then it'll add 7 onto it. So that'll just give you, say you put 6 in, and it comes out of this one. There's your random number, that'll be 3 plus 7, so you get 10 off it. And then it'll just print random number equals string of new number. So you'll just print that out. That's if it runs in this bit. If 25, well, I've got elif, so else if otherwise. Else if 25 is greater than or equal to random number, again on top, or that's greater than, less than or equal to 75, then it'll run this bit of code. So if that's in between them, basically, it'll run this bit. New number equals random number plus 12. Just add 12 onto it, so that'll be a random number there, and you'll add 12. Print random number plus a string of new number again. Otherwise, if it's nothing else, new number is just random number. So whatever it comes out with in here. So, and then I'll print that. At the bottom, we've got another raw input. Because otherwise, if that's not here, you take that out, save it, run it. It's not so bad on here because it hangs, but if you run it sort of as a Python program, so you just run it like that, you put 23 in, it's gone before you see it. So yeah, put this bit at the end, then all it is it's just waiting for them to press a button really. As soon as I press anything, then it'll close. So if we go into here, put your raw input in as 23, there you go, your random number equals 20. Press it again, 99. Sometimes you're going to get half numbers. Not 100% how to get around that in a minute, because Yeah. Let me pause you and try and have a look. Yeah. And the problem is because you're doing this string here, so I think you can get around if it's going to take a bit, and I don't want to stop halfway through and then come back and forgot where I was. So basically, yeah, sometimes you get a 0.5 in. You could times it by 2, I suppose, and then minus, I don't know, whatever off it. Instead, times it by 2, minus 15. And then you'll always get a whole number. But obviously, if you put 99 in, you're going to get quite a high one. I know you're not, because it's random on that one. But yeah, well, you can do that if you want. There you go, look. So if you're doing out of hundreds, then you're going to get that. So yeah, you do need one in as well. Just seeing what happened if you didn't actually do one. I'm just thinking. So I think it gives you a random integer between 1 and 100. So obviously if that's 100 people and you just want to get a random number for it, there you go, it just gives you 67. So you can edit it like that, I believe, and that'll just spit it out all day long. There we go. That's because you times 2 and that. So say if you do that times 0.5, and we'll add 12 onto there. So that should give you a random number between 1 and 100. Half it add 12, unless it's between this. You'll do that, otherwise it'll just be that number. So there you go, that should just keep spitting out different numbers all day long. Pretty much. 35, you've still got your 0.0. So you'd have to round that up or down. But there you go, so that'll just keep running all day, like I say. You don't have to press the key at the end. If you wanted to, say, import time, and just stick a delay on the end. So you got time dot sleep or slip, whatever you want. Time dot sleep, and we'll just put for 4 seconds. So then when we run that, it just show you a number. Oh, how comes we've got an input? Oh, sorry, yeah. So yeah, save that. I don't know what happened there. I must have gone back a bit much. There you go. 2, 3, 4. There, so it's up to you. I mean, obviously, if you're going to just do it for yourself, just do it like that. It's easier. It'll be 1 in 1,000, I suppose. There you go, 107.5. Like I say, you've got that unless you do times 2 or whatever. But yeah, I'll stick it back as a raw input for now. And all that's giving you is a random number between 1 and what you input, and then it's using this slot to decide what it's going to do with it, and then ask it to press any key to finish. So it's quite a simple one. You might have a fair few uses for it. So it's always quite handy for, I don't know, raffles or whatever. There you go, just gives you a random number and you'll do that all day long. And he's pretty much random. Well, it is random, as you can see. If I put 20 in, gives me 15 that time. 13 that time. Obviously, if you think it's a bit too, it's 21 that time. Unfair, like 16, because you'll notice all these are under 25 just because of the way the calculations are. You can edit the calculations and go with that. But yeah, that's it. Sorry, I'm going on a bit. So that's a nice little program. Hopefully it's your first one. You should feel quite proud of that. You can go and show your friends. Take the work, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what to do for the next tutorials. I'll have a little think. I'm not too sure at the minute. I want to do something a bit better, but obviously go over some basics as well. I want to go over errors a bit. I found a nice write-up for that, so I might try and get hold of who's done that and see if I can just do a video just copying that, because I thought it was a really good, simple, straight to the point write-up. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little series, and hopefully next time we'll do some more, and I'll see you again.